Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jess Furkey, and I'm gonna just share a little bit of my story on, I suppose, my carnivore journey. We'll start there and see what comes of it. I'm 35. I am married, and I have 5 kids. Youngest is just turned 9 months old. I started the carnivore journey. Well, it's kind of hard to say. I really started following the carnivore doctors on YouTube. I would say starting 2020 after my son was born. Started off with Dr. Berg, keto, Dr. Ekberg, Stan Ekberg, led on to then Ken Berry, and oh my gosh, so many others. Dr. Chafee, Dr. Kiltz. I even texted Dr. Kiltz, just a little side note. I texted Dr. Kiltz because he mentioned his phone number in one of his lives, in I think one of his morning ones. And I was pregnant with my most recent son and gestational diabetes and just miserable, essentially put on bed rest. I'll get into that story another time. But yeah, so many people have inspired me to really research. Anyways, go back, 2020, we'll say maybe, gosh, yeah. Sorry. This is my first YouTube video too, so please bear with me. So Owen and I, my husband, we actually got married October 3rd of 2020. Started keto, a lot of salads, really what Dr. Berg was not necessarily promoting, but that's what he was, giving a lot of information about, a ketogenic diet essentially. But then really learning even more just with plants. Dr. Chafee really opened my eyes. And even another side note, my dad, and I'm sure he'd be fine with me sharing this, has suffered from Crohn's disease since he was a teenager. Really bad. I mean, he's had resection surgeries. He's got a story to share himself. Anyways, he's no longer on his medications, like prednisone. He was going in for Remicade treatments, by adopting the carnivore diet. I mean, it's amazing. There's so much more I can share, and I will share. That'll give you guys something to look forward to, I suppose. But again, I'm 35, so I started strict carnivore, and I wouldn't say strict carnivore. Okay. My son Joel, he's 9 months old, and he was actually born with Down syndrome. He was born in January of this year, 2024. I had tried to maintain a heavy meat and heavy fat diet through my pregnancy and really struggled. Really came to Jesus with my addiction to sugar and carbs and how I can't moderate it. I really cannot. I'm not someone that can have berries anymore. I binge, and it just sets me right to what caused me to be obese, unhealthy, uncomfortable, hating life. So anyways, let's see. So I slowly transitioned from, towards the end of my pregnancy, I was incorporating quite a bit of carbs. But over 5 months, because I'm nursing, so I didn't want that to be affected, which is what some of my research said would happen. But then some of my research is like, no, you're going to have a better supply and all that if you're carnivore. But I wanted to just slowly do it. May 20th of 2024 this year. So that would be about 5 months ago. Today is October 21st. Yesterday was my 5-month anniversary. And little did you know, I did try to record, but I have the kids and it's just impossible. So here I am in my car actually picking up my kids. My parents are watching them for a little bit today. Anyways, so I'm down 50 pounds. 50. I started at 293. Now the heaviest I've been, okay, so I've struggled with obesity since middle school, I would say. Biggest piece of my I was so insecure, and I'll get into that too as you guys learn more about me, should you choose. Hold on for the ride. It gets real bumpy, guys. But, yeah, I feel so good. I am losing hair quite a bit. And so I'm going to experiment with a little bit more fat. My milk supply isn't as good as it was in the beginning, which is weird. So I'm thinking that I need to do some diet changes, maybe add more fat is what I'm going to try. And the other thing too that I'm learning, I might as well just mention it since it's on my head, is and someone's calling me. Sorry guys. First live. Gonna deal with that. Let's see. Where was I? I might have to edit this piece out. So you lost 50 pounds. Calling again. I'm gonna have to pause my thing. All right. So now Owen's gonna have to help me merge that so that it kind of whatever. Edit it. That's not my thing. Okay. And then I put my gum back in my mouth, which this is one thing that I'm trying to kick to the curb, just like the bean. Coffee. Guys, it's getting me to survive. Okay. I got kids. I'm a mom. There's so much involved. Anyways, for those that understand, my heart goes out to you. I see you. You're not alone. God loves you. And you are doing your purpose for the kingdom. Believe that. All right. So, where was I? Sorry, guys. Well, we'll just end with that, I guess. I guess trying to think. Oh yeah. Hair loss. Okay. See, this is another thing. Mom brain. Okay, guys. I need to take notes and bring my notes. I'll try and remember for next time. Just reminded myself, I'm sorry. This is me. I'm so sorry if it offends you that I'm my mind goes all over the place. It does. I'm sorry. Maybe ADHD. I don't know. But maybe it'll be fun for you to listen to me and my random thoughts. But I owe a huge shout out to Carrie. Carrie and Jen. Your lives. I've asked questions. My last question was to Carrie, who was making a steak. And just asked him for tips and tricks on starting a YouTube, because all I feel is fear, which means I need to do it. And Carrie, you just gave me so much encouragement, and I just thank you for that. You're saying Thankful, grateful, blessed. It's funny, I have and here I'll explain, like, oh, here's another random thought, which, sorry. And then I'll say sorry all the time. So, pardon me. All right. Carrie. I made at a craft party with my mother-in-law a couple years ago. We were doing fall decorations, and I made this sign. It's a pumpkin, painted it, and it's on my door. I hung it, and it says grateful, thankful, blessed. So I just thought that was cute. I'll have to share that with you someday. But, oh, there's my dad just coming on home. Anyways, I'm just going to end it there. I'll share more tomorrow or the next time I get a chance to do this. I'm feeling really good though. 1 pound of weight lost is 4 pounds of pressure off your joints. I learned that in Weight Watchers. But 50 pounds, that's 200 pounds of pressure off my joints. What? Yeah, I can keep up with my kids a lot more now. A lot better. I can get up and off the floor so much easier. Oh, anyways, I'll share more of the amazing things that have come from eating just meat. Majorly just meat. I do eat heavy cream in my coffee. I do include cheese every now and then, even though I do feel stiffness and stuff in my joints when I have too much. And that's all part of learning all about the foods that cause inflammation for you and all that. So anyways, I look forward to sharing more of my journey with you. And yeah, thanks for listening, and until next time. Yeah, till I figure out a thing that I'm going to say at the end, like so many people, like this cool little thankful, grateful, blessed. I'm not going to be like that though. That's your thing, Carrie. I'll do my own thing. Maybe a Bible verse, since I can only give thanks to God for where I am. So yeah, thanks God for today. May He bless yours. Beep.